This program is brought to you in part by RE/MAX. Outstanding agents, outstanding results. This program.
A new study has found as many as 60% of travelers like the idea of family-only sections on flights, but some parents say that smacks of discrimination. Well, Corinne McDermott runs a website called Have Baby Will Travel, and you're joining us now to give us some tips on how to make it easier to travel with kids. First of all, tell me though, what do you think about the idea of having a family-only section on a plane, and where would they put it?
Well, I think it's a wonderful idea if that family-only section had a puppet show and special snacks and extra room, cribs for naps. That would be great. But we both know that's not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
So the key is to try to make sure that your flight is as... It's not
pain-free.
Well, let's not kid ourselves. It's not pain-free.
Yeah.
Getting there is no longer half the fun. But, you know, you got to think like a Boy Scout. You got to be prepared.
Yeah.
Keeping your kids busy. I mean, I never thought I'd be one of those parents that allowed my kids to get their grubby little hands all over my gadgets.
Electronic gadgets.
And now I have more apps on my phone for my kids than I do for me.
Right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So the Motorola Zoom, the BlackBerry Playbook, which is great because it's so lightweight, little hands can hold it and watch their movies and stuff. Of course, like I said, my phones are like filled with apps. You want to bring your kids special lovey if it's a toy or a blanket, but you have to guard this with your life. If
because you'll lose it?
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
No. But then it's even more of a nightmare. Okay.
Exactly. Little headphones for little heads.
Cute.
Aren't they adorable? They are adjustable, and you can also adjust the volume from outside of from the wire. So it's not just, so it's great for little ears as well.
Okay.
Snacks, you need a wipeable bib, obviously, to keep yourselves all clean, but just in case you make a mess. A change of clothes for baby.
Yeah.
And for you.
Right.
Because that mess usually takes place on you. Yeah. So, as well as plastic bags to hold all this stuff. These are great from Prince Lionheart. They're called Not It.
Oh.
And it's like it's just like a long tube, so you could tie a knot on either end, and then, you know, and so that's the one thing I always forget.
Okay.
Is plastic bags jammed in my bag. So...
Here, he's showing a close-up now.
Whoops.
There we go. Where do we get these?
Prince Lionheart stuff is pretty much available anywhere. I have information on my website as well, havebabywill.com.
We'll show you the website.
You always want to have wipes, and more wipes to clean up those messes that happen. Snacks. This is a cute little cubby cup.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because it's your snack holder and your sippy all in one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not convenient. It doesn't fit in a cup holder, but when you're traveling, it's great to have that all together. Absolutely.
Yeah, make them happy.
The diaper buds are handy because they take up less space in your bag. That's a full-size diaper that's been shrink-wrapped into it. You know, so I mean, a little more expensive, but they're handy just because, you know, you're carrying lots of stuff. Let's take up as least amount of room as possible.
And then games, the old-fashioned thing.
Etch-a-Sketch, my toddlers love it.
I love it. Who doesn't love Etch-a-Sketch?
You know, so obviously you have the high-tech version on the tablets and your phones, but I mean, my kids love to turn. All kinds of apps like that. Cool. Yeah, there's amazing apps to keep your kids busy, and also apps to help you while you're traveling with your kids.
So you said it's never going to be pain-free, but the key is to start them early. You said your 5-year-old daughter now travels like a pro.
Like a total champ. She pulls her own carry-on.
Yeah.
You know, this is the Vector, which is also very helpful because it has, when you're going through security, that's extra fun.
Yeah.
Keeps all your stuff.
And the other thing is, you said the key is try and get them to remember that wherever they're going to is super fun. So they need to be good on the way.
Even at 2, my daughter on a plane, you know, she wasn't too excited about buckling her seatbelt, but it's like, Mommy's got her seatbelt buckled, Daddy's got, you know, it's like,
gotta do it.
Going to the beach.
Yeah.
You know, and she gets it, you know, enough. If you start early and you do it often, it just gets easier and easier.
Corinne, thank you so much.
Thank you, Randy.
If you didn't hear the website for more traveling tips with kids, you can check out Corinne's website. It is HaveBabyWillTravel.com. You got the best of both worlds right now, Christy, because your baby is the quietest, best little baby.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. And, you know, I just need the finances to be able to travel.
I know, exactly.
But, you know, my sister has 2 little ones that are 3 and 4.